You're listening to the Monday Night Community Show with Daniel on BRFM.
This is the Daniel Monday Night Community Show on demand through YouTube. Thank you very much for choosing to listen to us through this method. If you'd like to keep up to date with when I add new interviews, then subscribe to this channel. Now it's time to talk to Michael. We joined with him live in the studio. As always, it's great to be able to talk to you here.
Yes, absolutely. Thank you for having us back on again.
Well, before we move on to our questions this evening, I was hoping you could just give our listeners, just a little sort of introduction into what Island Performing Arts is.
We have our range of performing arts classes, which range from 1 year up to sort of 18 plus. We have our dance academy, Sheppey Dance Academy, which has ballet, tap, cheerleading, street dance, and a mini movement class. We also have our acting course and musical theatre course currently running, and then on Saturdays we have our very own theatre school as well.
Now, I know you wanted to cover shows you've got coming up and how people can get involved from September.
Yeah, we have 2 shows coming up towards the end of July. There's our annual Summer Dance Academy variety show, and also our theatre school musical, it's actually the 3rd musical that we've put on, all of which we've written ourselves, and it's the 2nd time we've actually based it on other West End musicals.
I know you wanted to cover a bit more about that show business.
That show business is our Dance Academy show. We're going to be performing that on Sunday the 20th of July. The show starts at 2 o'clock and it's going to be at the Oasis Academy Sheerness site. That is going to be like a variety show of dance, acting and musical theatre from all of those classes taking part.
You wanted to talk about an awards ceremony.
Yes, every year we have an award ceremony for both our dance academy and our theatre school. In the past, we've always held that at Christmas, so we've sort of run it as a calendar year. We've decided to move it this year to being an academic year award. So we're going to be holding those awards straight after the show business on the 20th of July. At the awards, all of the students will win a certificate or a medal, and some will get trophies. And our main prizes, we have a theatre school and a Dance Academy Student of the Year. And the main prize for those two is that they get a year's scholarship with us for the forthcoming year.
So I was hoping you could tell us a bit more about the theatre school show next.
Yeah, this year our theatre school show is called The Mystery in the Musicals. We've based it on 6 musicals: Oliver, Annie, Hairspray, Mary Poppins, Cats and Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. There will also be appearances by Doctor Who himself with his assistant. The rough idea of the storyline is that Oliver and Annie have both lost things. The Doctor helps them try to find them, and as they go around the musicals, they find other people have lost stuff as well. And at the very end, they find all the stuff, find the culprit, and get all their stuff back. It's based on those 6 musicals. All of the musical numbers come from those 6 musicals. All of the characters come from those as well. And the students have had quite a large input in actually writing the script and coming up with the ideas for the musical itself. That's going to be the following weekend to the other show on Saturday the 26th of July at 6 p.m. and Sunday the 27th of July at 2 p.m. And that one we're doing at Sheppey Little Theatre. And
I think we're next going to talk about pre-booking tickets.
Yes, the tickets for both our shows are priced at £5 each. You can pre-book them now by contacting us at Island Performing Arts. You can either call us, we've got our landline number, which is 01795 228022, or the mobile 07816 989397. Or alternatively, you can email your ticket requests to info@islandperformingarts.co.uk. You can also book them via our website on www.islandperformingarts.co.uk. Also, we're on Facebook as well, so there's plenty of ways that you can contact us. Or alternatively, you should be able to pick up tickets on the door at £5 as well, as long as we don't sell out, obviously.
Now, you next wanted to cover students for your classes.
Yes, we have some vacancies in many of our classes. We have sort of 4 levels of ballet and tap that start from 3 years old. We will accept students who are 2 that have either had a bit of experience or are ready to move into ballet and tap, right up to sort of 18 plus. The class before that, the ballet and the tap, is the mini movement class, which is available for 1 to 4 year olds, giving a sort of a basic rhythm and movement class, basically to prepare them for the ballet and the tap later on. Then in addition to that, we have our street dance and cheerleading classes, which generally start from about 5 years old. With the theatre school, again, that's split into age groups some of the time, and we start that from 2.5. The main theatre school starts from 5 years old, but obviously from 2.5 you can come to the elementary one. The only thing being that when we do our show work, we're often mixing the groups together, so it's not so much done by age. But we do have availability in all of those classes, and we are holding a waiting list for our musical theatre and acting courses as well.
And I know you next wanted to talk about external projects.
Yes, indeed. We've had a really good year this year. Last time I came in to see you, I brought along one of our students, Melody Jackson, who'd appeared in a music video for ECAT Balk, an overseas pop star. Since then, the film company that filmed that music video, Eavesdrop Films, approached us about a sci-fi short film 48-hour challenge, and another one of our students went and performed in that. Basically, it was turning up on Saturday morning, not knowing what the title of the movie was going to be, not knowing. Basically, they gave us the title of the movie, a prop that we had to use, and a piece of dialogue that had to be in the show, or in the film, should I say, and then you have 48 hours to write and film the film and submit it for the competition. So that was absolutely wonderful to have one of our students involved in that as well. Other than that, on the island, we once again, for I think it's the 5th year running, we supplied dancers for the Shooting Star Entertainment's pantomime. Unfortunately for that is actually the last one that Shooting Star are doing. They found that audience numbers were quite low this year, and have decided not to do another one over on the island, which is a shame, but it was really great to be able to be involved with that for 5 years. In addition to that, the island's own drama group Mudlarks put on their first pantomime, Cinderella, back in November. Again, we had students performing in that, and hopefully Mudlarks will be doing something similar again later this year, and again we hope that our students will be involved in that. Speaking with my other hat on, I am a part of the Mudlarks group, and have done the last 2 Christmas radio plays down here, and we are also, as Mudlarks, we're looking for new people. We take 18 plus on a Monday evening, 7:30 till 9:30, so they're all rehearsing back at the theatre now while I'm here. So yeah, if there's any adults that are interested in acting, please do come along and join us, because that's another really great part of the island, that things to do on the island that need more support. In addition to that, again, just a couple of months ago, over Easter, we had 7 of our students perform at Chatham Central Theatre in an Easter pantomime of Peter Pan, and that was actually with a group of quite famous actors: Bobby Davro, Danny Harmer, who played Tracy Beaker, and Lloyd Warby, who is the presenter of Art Attack on the Disney Channel, were all in the production. And following on from that, we actually managed to arrange for Lloyd to come down to our hall, where he ran a props and scenery workshop. And we started making things ready for our shows. So again, that was an absolutely brilliant sort of thing for us to be able to bring to the island.
So I just wondered, before you go, if there's anything you'd like to refresh our listeners, and of course go over some useful contact details as well.
Yes, absolutely. I mean, obviously I gave the contact details earlier, but happy to do that again. You can contact us by phone. As I say, it's 01795 228022. Or if it's better to do it on the mobile, it's 07816 989397. Our email address is info@islandperformingarts.co.uk. You can also find us on Facebook by searching Island Performing Arts. Alternatively, All Stars Theatre School or Sheppey Dance Academy all have their own Facebook pages. And our website, www.islandperformingarts.co.uk, has all the information about what we offer. And you're welcome to contact us if you're interested in joining any of our classes, expressing an interest in classes that we don't do, because we're always looking to increase what we have. If we get enough interest in a new class, we may well be able to put that on. And obviously, with the if you want to come along and see our shows, again, you can book your tickets that way as well.
Michael, as always, it's great to have you here at BRFM. Thank you very much once again for coming along and updating us on how you're getting on and some of your shows and information from the Island Performing Arts.